You got people watching?
A few people, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. Doing a little outreach about veganism. You guys heard the word vegan?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much no commodification of animals, kind of rejecting the whole idea that animals are here for us instead of with us.
Yeah.
Are you, go ahead.
I was just listening.
Are you guys...
I respect whatever like you're into. But
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys against animal abuse?
Against
Do you have any
of
pets?
course.
Yeah, right? Of course. That's most people's answer.
If it's
Of-
animals,
of
But it's-
course.
But it's different. It's different animals. Like I'm a Muslim
Yeah.
and I don't eat pork.
Yeah.
We don't eat pork at all. Okay.
Yeah.
But doesn't God haven't forbid all the other animals? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
He forbid all the other animals?
Haven't.
Oh, hasn't forbid.
Haven't.
Yeah.
So you can eat it.
I think there's context in the religious, on the religious basis.
Yeah.
Like I think that held weight years and years ago, but I don't think that holds weight
But do you
today.
think? So you think? Okay. Do you think that life is gonna go on and on and on and on and on forever?
Well, it's going to go on until we're extinct.
Exactly. So there's a point. It's like always. It's a point where you feel me?
Yeah.
God has like a limit for us. Us
Yeah.
humans, there's gonna be a limit. So either way, the food is gonna,
Yeah.
it's
But what
gonna
I
be there
would
for us
say,
until we like get extinct.
what I would say is, like, if you had, God, and do you think in 2024, if you had the choice of either voting for systems of violence or voting for systems of peace, which one do you think you would vote for, or God would want you to do more?
Peace, bro.
Peace, exactly.
But we're not. They're not murdering sane like beings. Like they're not. Animals are not sane beings. They're
not the same.
They're not understanding everything
Yeah.
they're doing.
Well, doesn't that make it worse?
Exactly.
It makes it worse what we're doing to them because
It's
we're
not
basically
worse.
taking a vulnerable.
Yeah, exactly. So you know how we us Muslims we have to eat only halal food.
Yes.
So what that means is the animal can't suffer, by which means
Yeah.
it can't know that it's gonna
can't
die.
know. Yeah.
It's not. It can't even know. It can't even know
Yeah.
that it's like you're petting it, and then once you pet it, it's over for them, so
But
they
say
can rest in peace.
you switched with them, and you were them, and you were the victim. Would you want your 20 more years of life, or would you be okay with them taking everything from you, the rest
I
of
mean,
your life?
either way, if they have a short span of life.
But they don't. Most don't. Like from cows to lambs, they're taking a fraction of their lives. They're not living till they're elderly, and then it's convenient. Like there's no cognizance of that.
It's a lot. Everybody can debate on everything. God made us to debate, really.
Yeah,
He made us a program to debate on everything. And
Yeah.
Like
And that's how
religion
change happens.
religion.
That's how change
everything.
happens.
So
like this conversation we're having right now, you wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see this on mainstream media or like commercials on TV or just stuff that's owned by the big media corporations. It has to be us coming out here, starting these contentious conversations and getting people to think.
That's what I was talking about over there. You came here by yourself. You were standing here by yourself.
Yeah.
You didn't bring no buddies or nothing. You
Yeah.
came here by yourself.
But my question to you guys is, or what I would want to leave you with is, everyone has a value system. Like I have a value system, you have a value system, and I'm assuming you're against depression. I'm assuming you are against that, and I'm assuming you're against violence, and I'm assuming you're against animal abuse. That's your value system. And when we go out and vote for the counterpart, we're absolutely hypocritical, and we're not syncing our value systems with our action systems. Our action system is going to the supermarket and buying the more passionate item or exacting more violence into the world where it's unnecessary. Like I've been vegan 10 years. You can get every single vitamin, nutrient. I don't even look at it. I don't even think about it. Like the vitamin, nutrient, that health argument's off the table. It's been off the table. So now the new argument, is kind of like real time surfacing, and people are coming up with other stuff and other oppositions to veganism. But if I had cards out here, I'd give you guys a few cards. I have some different resources I like to give people. And you can find the stuff that you eat that you love how it tastes. You can find the vegan version of those things. Not saying those are healthy, but they're great transitional things, and it helps you to align your values with your actions, making that journey.
Yeah, I definitely know that. But yeah, it's an opinion thing. I feel like
It's an opinion.
everybody gonna think different. Like
Yeah.
I said, everybody has a different
It's an
point of
opinion.
view on everything in life.
Yeah.
From to the point of walking, to the point of speaking, to the point of living in life.
Yeah.
Everybody got a different way.
As long as you're not inducing harm, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, of course.
But when we're not vegan, we're inducing, we're exacting harm, and that's the exception to what you just said. Like I agree, everybody can have opinions, beliefs, and stuff like that. But what about the choice for that little animal that only sees, a few years of his life, and then gets the slaughterman to cut his throat wide open? And how about the dairy cow that gets raped? Dairy cows get raped, and it's actually a worse industry than the vegan industry. It's much worse.
I mean, yeah, I feel like some factories, some places that produce meat, whatever. Probably need to be more sanitary. There we go. That's why we also we don't eat any type of meat, like any other type of meat. Like I said, we only eat which is been prepared the right way and halal way.
But why do you do that?
I do that for God's sake.
Why does God want you to do that?
I mean,
I would posture.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's to not let the animal feel any type of
exactly.
humane,
Exactly.
feel any type of way.
So what do you think would be better, to do that, or to leave them alone 100%? Like for that individual.
Exactly. He's giving us a choice. You can just eat this. You can eat that. But you got to do it this way. Prepare in this way.
Yeah, but we're talking about taking somebody's life, not just as simple as eat that or eat this. That's what I'm trying to articulate. And I appreciate you coming by and stopping and asking questions.
I just wanted, I didn't know what you were doing.
If you guys get a chance, check out, there's a speech on YouTube called The Best Speech You'll Ever Hear with a guy named Gary Yourofsky. And he goes around to different colleges and does different talks on veganism and why you should be vegan. And I'm kind of echoing a lot of his sentiments, but he does it so much better than me. And that's what made me vegan 10 years ago. It wasn't health or environment. It was literally, I don't want to hurt anybody. It's not that I loved animals. I just didn't want to hurt anybody. And if you watch that video, it'll make you think. And there are, vegans halal, 100%. Vegans, right?
I mean,
by default, right? And you can find all kinds of vegan, Middle Eastern food. My wife is Middle Eastern.
Falafel?
And we eat a lot of Middle Eastern vegan.
You eat falafel?
Oh yeah.
I'm Egyptian, dude.
Okay. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, we eat falafel and the grapes and the grape leaves, I guess. And
But I know.
okay. See, I don't know the technical term, but if you guys could think about that at least, that would mean the world to me tonight.
All right, brother.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for listening. Absolutely. All right, take care, man.